So 10,300 right to the noggin. Get wrecked, Yugi. Woo! And there it is. Good 8,000 exactly, dude. How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today, this is literally fresh because Yami Yugi or Epic Yugi or Epic Yami Yugi, whatever you want to call him, has just arrived. Literally just arrived. It's only been here for like a good 30-40 minutes, and I have come up with a decent farm deck, and it looks like Yubel is the way to go. So it's a pretty standard Yubel deck. If you guys don't know how Yubel runs, you basically got 3 Yubel, one of these guys, one of these guys. The 5 Yubel cards that you need to run. I'm using 2 Sangan, but that's just because it makes the deck a lot more efficient in adding Yubel. But if you don't have Sangan, which is completely understandable, you can actually add one of the cards here at the bottom, which is more Jars of Greed. I mean, any draw power is good. I mean, even aside from these, you can run something like Crystal Seer. Crystal Seer could also be really good. I didn't put it down here, though. You got Planet Pathfinder, also a pretty good card, but this searches out your field spell. So any kind of consistency is good consistency. Because sometimes you have Yubel, but you don't have the field spell or anything to use to discard her or destroy her, I mean. So that could suck. 3 copies of Yaksha. Yaksha you use to pretty much get him destroyed, and then it destroys Yubel. The only cards in the deck that really destroy Yubel are your 3 copies of Yaksha and 3 copies of Fire King Island, which I run. Fire King Island is pretty cool because you get to destroy and then search. So, not bad. And you search for pretty much your Yakshas. So, not bad right there. We are using the Gravekeeper's Vassal Last Turn Engine. So we're using that, pretty much the calculator. I'm also using this. So pretty much the last turn engine falls under Gravekeeper's Vassal, calculator, double summon, 2 copies of Union Attack, and that Secret Treasures. I was considering what else I can use instead of calculator. You can technically use Montage Dragon, but I don't trust Montage Dragon in this deck because there are times when he does kill your Yubel Terror Incarnate, and then kills your Yubel Ultimate Nightmare, and you're going to have to summon this guy again by destroying another Yubel, which is not going to give you enough cards in hand to actually discard for the big guy, Montage. But that's pretty much the deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at Yugi's actual rewards. Alright, and here they are, and oh my goodness, he actually has quite a bit of interesting rewards, not gonna lie. We've had characters that are pretty much dead on arrival and they have like kind of terrible rewards, but Yugi looks like he's got some really good ones. First of all, we got that Magician of Dark Illusion, and yes, I already got 1 copy of him, which I'm pretty hyped for. I already got 1 copy because I managed to pull off a successful farm or a few. I managed to beat him twice with Yubel, so I mean, so far so good, right? But yeah, there's that. Crusader of Endymion. This guy looks okay. I mean, he's a 1900 Gemini, not bad. His effect does say once per turn you can place 1 spell counter on a face-up card on the field that you can place spell counters on, and if you do, this card gains 600 attack until the end phase. So he basically just becomes 2500. That's pretty cool actually, but he is a Gemini. We also have a new Gaia, Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight. This one's actually not bad because you can basically normal summon this guy without tributes, and he becomes 1900, which is still not bad. I mean, if you run this guy at 3 in a deck, you just have 3 1900 beaters. But if he's also tributed, you get to search for a Blackluster Soldier, and I think that's awesome because you can tribute it in any way, meaning Econ take. You can tribute him for Econ, you can tribute summon, you can do pretty much whatever you want. As long as he's tributed by any cost or whatever, yeah, you're going to be able to search a Blackluster Soldier. Also, that means any Blackluster Soldier. So that means Sacred Soldier or the other guy, I forget his name, but any Blackluster Soldier we have in the game can be searched, and that's awesome. We also got Magician's Robe. I think this card is also pretty cheeky. It looks like we have all the makings for like a really good Dark Magician deck, I swear, dude. But this one, it basically says, during your opponent's turn, you can discard a spell or trap, summon a Dark Magician straight from the deck. And if it's in the grave and you play a spell or trap on your opponent's turn while this is in the grave, you get to special summon it, and then I'm guessing you get to activate his effect to summon Dark Magician from the deck. And that's just amazing. That's so cool. So there's that. We also got that Dark Magic Expanded, which we have no copies of in the game yet, but you can use it through a Yugi skill, I believe, or Arcana skill. So Dark Magic Expanded is a pretty interesting card. It basically it has a few effects you can pick from. I've seen Yugi actually use it on me and to gain 1000 attack, which is why you can't use a lot of farm decks on him. So you can't go against him offensively because he can power up so much. He can make his Dark Magician like 6,000 attack, I swear. So it's pretty crazy. And then from here on, we just got like all the other cards that are just vanillas, like Mystical Elf, which, I mean, there we go. Finally, Mystical Elf is in the game. And then the Mushroom Man is the best card, dude. He looks like a guy that would run Mushroom Man. But whatever, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy on. Alright, and there it is. We got that double Yugi shenanigans going on. We are using Little Yugi mainly because he has Restart. You can use anybody, but I felt like it'd be appropriate. But we're going first, so let's see what we got. All I really want to start with is a Yubel and a card that can destroy her. This is not a very good opening hand. I'm going to hope that this works, and I'm going to restart and hope I don't have more than one last turn card in my hand. That's my only hope right now. And basically that I can summon Yubel. So, let's see what we got. Hey, it looks like it all worked out. So rip the ability to not draw, but at least I got Jar of Greed, so that's good. We got that Fire King Island, and let's go ahead and activate this real quick. So Fire King Island is pretty cool because it gives me a search. Not that one, this one. So let's go ahead and add one of these bad boys. So that's pretty good. So Yubel's effect, awesome. Get him on the field, and I think we're pretty much established. I'm gonna end. And GG. Yugi, you can't really do anything to me. Alright, summoning Endymion. I'm actually going to leave Jar of Greed there. I'm leaving it just so I can use it as my draw. Okay, could not draw. This is my draw. Alright, so rip. That's not a very good card to draw right now. It's just going to clog my hand. I can honestly just keep passing. I mean, I guess I can also just pop this Yubel. But let's go ahead and activate. Yeah, let's destroy things. Get out of my hand. So, give me this. And at this point, I mean, we're doing alright. All we gotta do right now is really thin the deck. That's all I really want to do. So, he keeps going for the Endymion. That's interesting. Haven't seen him do that. But yes, he does have some, like, weird plays that he can do sometimes. And they could get scary. But right now we're at 11. I'm gonna pass until I have a better card that I can destroy. I don't want to get rid of my Avatar Yakshas right now. I just don't want to. Last turn cards, and eventually he's going to start doing all his crazy Dark Magician stuff. So there's one of them. So that's going to establish some of his plays because it adds Eternal Soul. And then he gets to set it. And then he's going to get to summon Dark Magician. And he's going to get searches. And it's going to be annoying. But right now I have 6 cards in hand. I'm officially hitting that limit. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that card. His turn. He's not activating anything. Wow, okay. So we good. So now I can actually get double searches. And that's awesome. But I might have to play something, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't like having so many cards in hand. But yeah, let's go ahead and summon Sangan. Sangan. Effect of Fire King Island. We're going to pop Sangan now that we can, because I might as well get that thin out while we can. So, there we go. We can no longer use Fire King Island. It serves no real benefit. But let's go ahead and add... I guess I can pick up another Sangan. Yeah, might as well, right? Use him eventually. I don't like the thought of setting back row. Not with this deck. Not against Yugi. He does have Dark Magic attack. He will blow up your back row. So I'm going to go ahead and end. I'll take the discard. I'll probably just end up discarding one of these Yakshas or something. I have 3 of them. And let's get rid of another Yaksha. Do I want to do that? Probably. I don't know. I'm still looking into a way where I can optimize the deck. But so far, so good. He, for whatever reason, is not activating his Dark Magician Search. I have 5 cards left in deck. I am going to go ahead and summon Sangan, I guess. Alright. Let's thin the deck out one more time, and I'll discard a Yubel. At least we can discard something good. So adding this bad boy, and discard Yubel. So get out of my hand. And there we go. So he does have, there we go. He's finally doing his thing. Usually he goes off much sooner. And he has like 2 or 3 Dark Magicians on the field at this point. But look how swagatastic this guy looks. Dark Magician, there he is. Alright, so he's here. Now that he's got Dark Magician, I mean, he's locked up all his back row. As long as that's not Thousand Knives and Dark Magic attack, to be honest, I'm safe. But I don't know what he could have. I know he does have, what was it, this one Dark Magician trap that can negate your spells. That's the only, like, scary thing. And honestly, I was hoping for him to destroy Fire King Island already, but he hasn't, and that's kind of questionable. I'll just discard Yubel if I need to. Alright, so discard Yubel. And by the way, his Dark Magician does not get destroyed. I don't know the exact reason why, to be honest, but it just doesn't. Yeah, I have no more chances at getting a second Yubel, which kind of sucks. There's a Dark Magic attack. Alright. Just getting rid of that. Summoning Apprentice Illusion Magician, who's busted in this game, dude. If we got her, the Dark Magician would be tier 0, I swear. She's so good. But yeah, I still don't trust setting anything. I really don't. So, if I knew his deck better and I knew exactly what he had in the back row, I would probably set things. But I really don't trust his stuff. I really don't. So right now, if I do have to discard, I'll probably discard Yaksha. Yeah, I don't need a Yaksha. I don't need Yaksha. Alright. And this is all last turn cards in hand. So, obviously, every turn it's a free Dark Magician. I don't care, because we do attack directly. And as long as he doesn't have that one trap, which I mean, I'll put it on screen right now. But yeah, as long as he doesn't have that trap, you're safe. But yeah, Fire King Island, I think my last card in the deck is also another Fire King Island. So let me go ahead and just discard the Fire King Island. And we good. Summon another Dark Magician? No? Okay, we good. Alright, so let's go ahead and win the game. It is officially last turn shenanigans right now. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and double summon first. Can't really do anything about it this time. I'm going to go ahead and get my summon right now. Vassal, get on out here. Calculator, get on out here as well. And there he is. So now I'm going to go for that final hit. And I think we're all set. So, using that, using this. And at this point, to be honest, it's pretty straightforward. I got 4,800. That's going to be pretty much added onto my 700 attack boy twice. And, I mean, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and battle. Please don't activate Fire King Island again. If you activate it, you lose all your stuff. So 10,300 right to the noggin. Get wrecked, Yugi. Woo! And there it is. That's how you got him.
You have defeated me, my friend.
Of course. Alright, so there you go, and let's go ahead and check on them rewards. Alright, so let's see what we got. Good 8,000 exactly, dude. So if you played more glossies than I have, there's a good chance you can have more than 8,000, but I usually don't like cutting it that close to exactly 8,000. But you get the point. The deck works. It has a pretty decent win rate. So far, I've only lost to him once, and it's because he negated one of my last turn cards with that trap, and I got triggered by it. I really got triggered. But yeah, this deck is pretty good. I also hear you can use Silent Waifu or Silent Magician, but that's only if you're pay to win. So if you're pay to win, go ahead and try out your Silent Waifu. I don't have a deck for her yet because I wanted to. I like posting videos that are free to play. I'm sorry, but whatever. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know if this was useful to you, and let me know if you already got some of them useful rewards like I do. But whatever, that's pretty much it. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel League shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you.